My money taking out just like a fucking rocket. And if I get, then bust that booty. Then bust that booty. Bust that booty.
Always on my mind. I'll always make time. Give me that boot, you can keep them lies, baby. I need blues. Prada shoes. Need you to fuck me in the kitchen while I cook your food. Look me out. Fly me out. Said you a pay. What's that all about? Real estate me. Really upgrade me. My get wetter, you make it rain on it. Ooh, baby, where them dollars? My homegirls, they all exotic. We like to do real freaky things. Give me that sack, don't give me no ring. Give me that, don't give me no problems. Be choosing real, got options. You wanna see me get low and pop it? Not before you tell me.
That little bitch always tie me. Feel so good, cause she know I got the pockets. My money taking out just like a fucking rocket. And if I get low, it's okay, I just restock it. Bust that booty. Bust that booty. Bust that booty. Bust that booty. They call me Big Tipper. I'm a big nigga. I make big figures. I got a big. You ain't a gold digger, but you ain't fucking with no broke. Yo, fat. That baby made your body bigger. Big booty, don't pop that. She feeling so good, got a dub back. Make swallow that, don't stop that. She's talking in my ear, baby, where the dogs at? So I send her back home with the cash out. Buy you a house like I'm Callan on a Zillow app. Cook your food in the kitchen like a nightcap. Got the in my face like a chin strap. You want that bread? Come and get it. You want that? Let me get it. You wanna leave? Nah, bitch. Not before I beat it. That little bitch always tie me. Feel so good, cause she know I got the pockets. My money taking out just like a fucking rocket. And if I get low, it's okay, I just restock it.
I know you're gonna dig this.
It's the DJ Squirt Radio Show.
I'm going let you a big ol' risk taker. Pray to God I roll a 7. I'm going let you can't get to where I'm going if you ain't got no aggression. I'm going let you a big ol' risk taker. Pray to God I roll a 7. I'm going let you can't get to where I'm going if you ain't got no aggression. I'm coming so aggressive in the fast lane, got the motor revving. They don't be running the road, them niggas ain't leaving no impression. Me, I eat the road for breakfast. Life don't come with GPS, you got to find your own direction. If you not pimping, why you bragging about your whole collection? Get that neck with no affection. Pimping up paying no, I can't pay it no attention. And that petty shit you popping about ain't even worth a mention. I'm someone they gon' remember.
You are now rocking with DJ Squirt.
Hey, what's poppin', y'all? We are in the building. It's DJ Squirt Radio Show live in Nerve DJs Radio. What? All right, y'all. What's poppin', y'all? Make sure that you tune in every Sunday. Nerve DJs Radio. Make sure you download that app. It say Nerve DJs Radio on it. Oh my God. At Legacy, would you believe somebody asked me, what app?
They're slow.
I said Nerve DJs Radio app. What?
They're slow.
All right, we got the dope ass Psychosis all the way from Chicago in the building. Oh my God.
Yeah.
He's not from 63rd.
I am not from 63rd, but I am on 63rd occasionally, and 69th, 79th, 87th, 95th, out west, over east. Yeah. The name is Psychosis, man. What's good, Cleveland?
What's good? Oh, you is so handsome.
Thank you, love. I appreciate you.
How tall are you?
Man, listen, it depends on what I'm standing on.
I know, that's right. You can stand on me.
You don't have to get a lawyer. This is sexual harassment.
Don't ask me no crazy questions jamming me up.
She got you. You think I'm bad?
I believe
I am
it.
good in the name of the Lord.
I overstood.
She said the name of the Lord.
With a T.
Okay, look, y'all. Y'all already know the beginning of the DJ Squirt Radio Show. We have the Splash It or Trash It.
Let's do it.
Audiences, everyone that are listening, when we have the Splash It or Trash It, You can hit that link in my bio on all my social media at I am DJ Squirt. That is going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on Facebook. It's going to be on Instagram. You can also log on to IamDJSquirt.com. Send your music for free. You send that music for free, and what I do on Sundays, I just pull 2 songs. I don't know who it is. I don't know where they from, but any guests that are on the air, we get to critique your song. Now, I want to say this. You don't send it to me if you don't have a thick skin, if you're really not sure. Just don't do it. Try to learn from it, and don't get angry, because I've had a few people like lost their mind when somebody didn't like their song. Come on, calm down. All right, so, Legacy, we ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? You ready?
I'm ready.
You're gonna be. We need honest feedback.
I'm gonna be
I ain't about a lot of
brutally,
these folks about they trashy music.
I'm hoping you got some heat today. I'm hoping. That's what
I just copied and pasted.
Okay.
I don't know who we have,
we gonna see.
but if it's bad, y'all need to tell them what can make it right. Don't just dog them. Just tell them what you think could make it better, and then trash them, right? Trash them.
Constructive criticism,
I
right?
slipped my mixtape in there. Called that Kill Pee Wee.
Dang.
All right, this is what we gonna do.
R.I.P. Pee Wee Herman.
We're
by the
gonna go
way.
ahead with the first song. I'm still working on sound drops for Splash the Trash, and I ain't got that yet, but we just gonna do what we do, okay? So if anybody's a dope engineer, somebody that's great with music, you got some dope ideas, send me them drops or something, sound effects we can use. Let me know.
And
All
we
right?
will be hiring an engineer. We need you. We want you. Come hither. Come hither. And we will not pay you but we might pay you in food stamps.
Shoot,
Link is accepted in most places.
okay. Shoot, the way food costs right now, I'm keeping up.
I need a
stamps.
food
I get a hold
booster.
of some food stamps. Oh, my bad. We on the air. Okay, back to it. All right, y'all. Here we go. Splash the Trash. Here's the first track. Y'all go ahead. Let's give that main feedback on whatever you think. I'm not gonna play the entire song, just enough for us to get a feel. Okay. Here's the first one. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I'm just like King Kong. I like that. I really did like that. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll be hitting the bitch and they just up the bitch and on my own song.
What's the song called?
My OG Gorilla song. Yeah, my own song. Yeah, my own.
He did that. He made that song last night.
That's enough. I think that's enough.
Was that a band? He was in the bathroom at the club? He just said,
What's the artist's name?
I'm not telling you.
Okay.
You have to tell me. You have to critique the song, and then I'll tell you who it is, and then I'll make sure that person knows that we critique their song. All right. Psychosis. What you got to say?
So immediately, you could tell, the mix master wasn't there. It sound, at least from the studio speakers, it sounded like some distortion, so it's probably clipping. Probably somebody who recorded themselves. So what you want to do in that situation is you want to study. Well, one, you got to get the right equipment, like any job, and you got to get the right equipment. So you can self-record very cheap nowadays, but not that cheap.
No.
Right? That was a little less than the threshold. Like, you could literally go to YouTube University and get some mixing and master lessons with some software, but you need a mic, you need a good DAW, you need the right app, and then you need to make sure your levels, because somebody sending it to you in the radio, I mean, you can't play it if it's not broadcast quality. So it has to be broadcast quality. I couldn't really make out what he was saying. That's why I was trying to figure out like the artist or the song name. It reminded me, just the production reminded me of like Jaquan Hood Hop.
oh, man.
One, here comes the two to the, like, so it came on out, and that's what I was expecting, but the mix was so out, I couldn't really follow it. So I would say that if you can take that idea and give yourself a real chance by going back and get it professionally recorded, it might be decent. As of right now, it ain't ready.
Thank you for that professional insight. Legacy?
When y'all want to do songs, Don't do them in the bathroom in the bars. I know we get a little geeked and we get encouraged and we get motivated and we like, yeah, I'm about to go. You in the bathroom with your phone like this. I know you was in the bar. It sounded like you was in the bar and it was a live band type of night and you was feeling it. Them drinks was flowing. You probably went to go see my homegirl AJ. Shout out to her. She the best bartender in the city. But yeah,
I'm gonna pull up on AJ right after this.
I'm tell you where she at. She gonna get you lit,
song.
and she on the Beauty Chronicles.
I need a bunch of drinks.
But like Psychosis said, get it mixed and mastered the right way. Spend a little money. Don't act funny towards yourself. Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Because it sounded like you was in the bathroom when you was a little tipsy and you just went for it. I don't know what you were trying to say, how you were trying to say it, and what the angle was, but it's a no for me, baby. I make better mixtapes in the bed. And I'm not a rapper.
Jeez.
Fine wine to get you there. I be telling you, be going. Call Busta Rhymes. I'm ready. Telling you.
Keep me locked in.
I will say it totally sucked. It sounded like a bunch of noise, especially when you're a DJ. We look for the quality. That I found no ground level at all on the song. I just wanted to keep working on that. Take this footage, take these insight, and do something with it.
That was his first project.
I don't know, but his name is OG Cowboy.
That explains
what's,
it. He
what's
was
the
at
name
a
of the What's the name of the record?
OG Cowboy. OG Cowboy. OG Cowboy.
The song was called OG Cowboy too.
OG Cowboy.
Okay.
Right now.
So I'm gonna.
Song names are important too, by the way.
That's kind of why I do what I do. I send they have the link, fill out the information, provide the information, because that's 95% of the business if you're going to be in business, period, right? You got to know how to follow directions, fill out information, and have your stuff together. But that wasn't good, okay? All right, OG Cowboy, we will make sure that we tag him, get y'all feedback, make sure he sees the replay.
Don't tag me in it. I ain't
tagging
Tag me in it. Tag me out.
I don't want no ops from talking about their music.
Pull up on you and talk about my song.
Right.
What song? That was
3
a song?
years from now, I'm gonna get my ass beat somewhere in Cleveland. Like, no.
He said that was a song.
We caught him. We got his ass.
You
Like,
trying
come
to make
on,
a phone
bro.
call in
Like,
the
I
bathroom
just-
to you, girl. I'll be there later.
Don't tag me. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I wish you will, OG.
That was your first song, OG. I knew it was. I know. Gotta start somewhere, man.
Okay, so look, we're gonna go to song number 2.
All right, here we go.
This is a song, right?
I hope so.
It's tough. It's tough out here.
Just
I
start.
told you I just dragged and slid. You feel me? I just slid
That's what he
over.
did.
So,
That's what he did. Dragged and slid his ass in the bathroom of the club while the live band was in front, and he said, "Fuck it." I ain't mad at him. He definitely from Cleveland, huh? That's some Cleveland shit.
I
love
don't
my
think
city,
so.
but
I don't.
Toledo,
I'm gonna
huh?
check when we play this next.
Shout out to Toledo. Y'all do that too.
Toledo.
All right, you guys. All right, that was song number 1. It was trash it all the way around. We all said trash it. So OG Cowboy, please take that back to the drawing board.
Oh,
if you need
man.
any support, you can always hit up Nerve DJs. We'll give you any type of insight. Try to point you in the right direction of someone in studio or engineer, someone to help you with that. But you will need some funds. Okay? Nobody works for free. But if you're really serious about that, go ahead and hit us up. All right, nervedjs@gmail.com. My brother gonna kill me. I can't remember it.
Don't worry now.
All right, we'll help you out. All right, y'all. Song number 2. Okay, here we go. Y'all ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
NinjaHomebase.com. Burning sounds on the bit.
Baby, make you pay body. Only you go there for me. Now me go sing, you go pay body. Only you go there for me. Baby, make you pay body. Only you go there for me. Now me go sing, you go pay body. Cause only you fit there for me. Somebody push planting, she carry for body. This one fit make a man so G. Carry it back like a roundabout. Put it on me, you know me no fish out. She dey burn like fire. But enter my trouser. She still want come closer. Closer, closer. Crazy bad girl with a sexy style. She giving me vibe like she a star. But I got boy, I be superstar. Don't try me, I go change your style. Baby, make you pay body. Only you go there for me. Now me go sing, you go pay body. Only you go there for me. Baby, make you pay body.
I feel like you intentionally picked two songs that we can't understand what they say.
Cause only you fit the day.
All right. What y'all got to say?
Boy.
Splash it or
What's
trash
up with
it.
this song?
The name of the song is For Me.
Okay.
And it's Nigel Home Base. He is Day. The song is called Day, D-E-Y.
Gotta hear that.
It is dance hall.
Mm-hmm.
And he's from Nigeria. Oh, let me make sure.
And that's why his patois sound like
His name is
that.
Funzati.
Yeah, it was a little different.
Z-A-D-D-Y.
Got it.
First of all,
Okay,
You're
go
gonna have to
ahead.
translate first.
he
That's
didn't
his
say nothing.
name.
No,
He
she
said
said
want
she
your
understand. She said I
He just
understand
said, "I want your
patois.
body." He didn't say nothing.
I didn't catch it. I wasn't catching the lyrics, so
Oh,
I was
yeah,
trying. I was
that's what
hoping
he
she
said.
caught
He's
it.
from another country.
Got
of
it.
course.
He's an African doing dance hall.
It's
Shout out to
dance
you,
hall.
though.
Overstood.
I can't say Nigeria because it doesn't say
I thought you said
Nigeria. It's dance hall music. His name is Funds, V-U-N-D-Z, Zaddy, Z-A-D-D-Y. Ooh, how tall are you?
Mandingo, what is?
Listen, y'all. Look, y'all don't get fooled by that now. I'm gonna leave it at that. Don't get fooled by that now.
I don't like foreign black men. I like my men in America. I like them homegrown. I like them indigenous black men in America.
Yeah.
Southern and North and Southern American. That's it. The boat ride it ain't for me.
Overstood.
The boat ride.
Yeah, I don't like from hopping off the boats, the plane, the trains, the donkeys, or the inflatables. No, I like them where the corn grow.
Oh my God.
She's hilarious.
Psychosis. What you gotta say about that song?
Well, I couldn't understand the lyrics, but it had the elements of a good record.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good little bop. The mix sounded a lot cleaner than the previous record we heard. It sounded like he used some distortion or auto tune on some of it. So I would like to hear it in some real headphones to really know exactly how clean that was. But overall, just off the structure of the song, it seemed to be organized into a verse and a hook. And maybe there may have been a bridge in there too.
He get an A for effort. On
Yeah,
that.
like I mean, all of that matters. You know what I mean? Like people don't necessarily need to know what you're saying if they feel it, and that was a record that you could feel, and it sounded good overall. I would love to get a transcript of what he's actually saying though, but other than that, I liked it.
All right.
Anytime you get the boom, 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 it's it. It don't matter what you say. Boom, 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 boom.
Factual.
You be like, I stole that money at the collection plate from Jesus. Boom, 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 boom. Switch it now. Switch it. Shout out to everybody dance hall. Shout out Big Head. Love you, Grand. Love you, Jeanette. Listen. But anytime you get that type of beat, it's just gonna go. Most people, most Americans anyway, don't understand patois, don't understand the lingo, the language, or anything. So it's like they gonna dance.
Yeah.
I mean, I took my one homeboy to dance hall and I took him to salsa. He just standing there trying to be hard. Next thing I know, he was on that floor like this.
It just take over you.
He just did whatever.
It's gonna take over you
I took
eventually.
my cousin Dan, and it was a little buffet style, no food. He was like, make the plate. Everybody in the club make the plate. I said, oh yeah. So anytime you get that beat, it's up. It don't matter what you say. You ain't gotta say nothing.
That's fine.
Because people just gonna put on a fake accent anyway.
All right. Okay.
But it
hilarious.
was cool. Y'all,
It's a
he didn't
vibe.
really say nothing. But yeah, it's that beat gonna always.
I like the way
it's
it
dance
felt.
hall first for me, then soca, then rap,
Yeah.
then hood rap.
Well, I definitely will have
In
to
that
listen
order?
to it.
Okay.
I would listen to it some more just to get the full vibe of it, but it felt good. You know what I mean?
It definitely
Just
felt
the
like a
sound,
good
It
record.
just felt good. Like he could have been, like you said, he could have been saying stole money out the collection plate. And you just go keep dancing.
From Jesus.
It's a dope vibe.
Remember years ago when we did the first round of the show and I went to the church and I said I'm going to get my money back from Jesus to my grandma. I walked all the way in the church, my phone went out, and I'm looking at the tall wicker bags. They was empty, and I told all the ushers, "What you doing here, baby? You coming to get saved? I'm coming to save my grandma money." Jesus owed my grandma about $2 trillion. He was laughing. That's just to go to show how much of a joke the church is. They was dying laughing. I just walked out the church and my phone started back working. I said, couldn't get my grandma money, but you know.
Hilarious.
Do it on live. Oh God. Jesus was not gonna let you do that.
No, they got some type of system up in that church. As soon as I went in, that phone was like, nope. They don't want me to show what's going on. You know, certain people can see certain things.
You finna expose the whole operation.
And I know what's
Oh,
going
that is
on.
hilarious. Well, that is fire, fire, fire. Thank you so much for participating, you guys. You already know. All these artists out here that's really trying to make, well, you need feedback. Even
Absolutely.
the best people need feedback.
Absolutely.
Because there's always something else you can incorporate in your music to take it another notch up, right? The best is good, but you can always add. That's why they got versions, remixes. They add in different people's style, different stuff. It's awesome. All right, thank you guys for participating in that. But we are live in the Nerve DJs radio studios with myself, DJ Squirt, and we have guest Legacy.
Yes, we do. That's my feminine voice, because they say I'm too thugged out. So I figure if I speak softly and slow, it don't make the thug come out. But I don't know.
Your South voice sound a lot like Riley from the Boondocks. So I don't know how much that's helping. I don't know.
It's Cleveland, so they like that little boy voice.
Ah, shit.
No shade, all tree.
Okay. We got my boy Psychosis in the building all the way from Chicago. What is up, Psychosis?
Man, listen, I'm happy to be here. Cleveland always shows me love when I come in. Shout out to the Nerve DJs, DJ Squirt. I'm meeting the lovely Lexi. She's hilarious. Legacy.
Legacy is
Legacy's
fun.
hilarious, but she's also beautiful. She's also full of energy and radiant. So I'm happy to be sitting across from her.
I smoked a little crack this morning before I came in.
She is
crack babies is geniuses. So
she's holistically.
This one good.
She's holistically pregnant, which makes this even hilarious, more funny than it would normally be. Yeah, she's right in.
Silicone baby belly.
Nah, that
Tom Sherry ain't got shit on my people.
She about to crown halfway through this interview, so this makes it even funny.
The now too small. I can't push. I ain't never pushed them out. This the third one. I gotta get cut.
She getting cut for this one.
Okay, all right, here we go. Everybody knows that DJ Squirt is about bringing people together.
Absolutely.
Showing them who you are, sharing your challenges, your struggles, and your success, so that you can be that inspiration to someone else. Whoop whoop. And Psychosis. If you stay in Cleveland tonight and you find yourself falling asleep, waking up with a ring on your finger, I did it.
Look at God.
All the lawyers, please be aware that you'll be called between 3 and 5 a.m.
I did it.
She did it. She got me.
All right, boo. All right, what I want to do, I want to go ahead and run down these questions. I have design questions that I have everyone the same.
Okay.
Because it's all about who you are. Because if they fall in love with you, Psychosis.
Mm-hmm.
Or go try to fight them.
You can scream. Yeah, that's I'm a fighter. I grew up in a group home. But anyway, you can sell bubblegum.
These are facts.
And become rich because they love you. Okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, but everybody knows when you interview DJ Squirt, there are 3 rules that you need to follow. And you ready for these rules?
I'm ready for the rules. What do we got?
Okay, here we go, Psychosis. Rule number 1. Now that you've entered this studio.
Yes, ma'am.
You belong to DJ Squirt.
Oh, okay. I don't really. Was that NDA? But I don't remember seeing that in the email.
We ain't got enough money for that yet. Don't sue afterwards. Sorry.
Okay.
You are mine. Okay.
All right.
Rule number 2. Any hoochie mama, baby mama, wife, I don't care who she is, she got to go. She's out of here.
Out of there. Okay.
Okay, because we're in this beautiful relationship now. Okay?
All right. We just eloped on air just like that.
Now that we're in this beautiful relationship, okay, we can't just be the richest, most successful, beautiful, handsome people in the world. We have to literally get along.
That's facts.
All right, so what I like to do, I like to read this very crazy scenario. At the end of my scenario, you have to tell me how you would make me happy.
Okay.
Okay? So.
What would I do? All right.
I got a few tips for you. Tip number 1, DJ Squirt likes them 6 feet and up. How tall are you?
I am 5'6", but like I told you, that entirely depends on what I'm standing on.
Standing on top of shit.
I got you. Okay.
And we standing on a lot.
That's okay. There's more opportunities. Okay.
There it is.
Okay, so DJ Squirt, she has a voice fetish. Okay?
Okay.
You can get anything you want if you say the right thing in the right tone.
Okay.
Well, how come when I be saying sexy stuff,
I'm not LGBT.
Me neither. But I'm just saying, we can hold hands in the mall while you buy me something.
Not holding your damn hand. All right. So, I want to test you out real quick before I do the scenario. Okay. So, how would you say my name if I were angry with you and we had to make up? How would you? Legacy, do not say my fucking name. Legacy, you know this is a dope thrill to me. Don't mess it up.
Me so much.
He came all the way from Chicago. Let me have it.
It me so much.
I feel like there's a backstory right there that this must have happened before.
It always happens. It's in the
somebody cut me in on. I need to know.
No, I'm cutting you in right now.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
Now, I need you to think about how you're going to say this, okay?
Okay.
And I want you to say my name, but I want you to just think, okay, I'm mad at you. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get me back, and you know that your voice does it for me.
Okay.
How would you say my name?
DJ Squirt.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, my God.
Sorry, he about to ask for something to drink.
Sorry, go ahead.
Some Kool-Aid.
No, I was practicing my LL lips. Like, I had to do the LL, you know.
Yeah. Hold on. Put the camera back up. Go ahead, do it again.
DJ Squirt. You know I just did that to get you mad. You know what I'm saying, baby? Come on now. Look at me. Look at us. Look at us.
I'm gonna say that to somebody. I'm gonna walk like, look at us.
Look at us.
Baby on everybody.
You don't even know you yet. You got a baby.
Damn.
Oh, that is so dope. Okay, here we go, Psychosis.
All right.
Now it's time to see if you can get splashed on this. I'm gonna splash on you. And see if you can get squirtified. Okay.
If I can get squirtified.
This is why we need lawyers.
This is gonna squirtify you.
It's actually past that already.
This is exactly why we're going to jail.
We're not going to jail. We got a lawyer.
I gotta go to jail. Which you can't let you go by yourself.
What's her name?
Who, my lawyer?
Our lawyer.
Romney Sales. Romney Sales.
Okay, cool. Okay,
In
here we
Houston,
go.
but she took that plane though.
Here we go.
She won't retain her.
All right, here's the story. You gotta listen.
All right,
okay?
here we go.
Don't forget about my tips.
Okay.
Make sure you incorporate that in your answer.
Overstep.
Here we go. We took a weekend away in a cabin on a hill. 2 nights, 3 days. Psychosis. Whatever you can think of, we did that.
Okay.
All weekend long, right? Okay.
Call of Duty nonstop, just.
We was front of the fireplace, we had wine on the bearskin rug. You know what I'm saying? It was just crazy.
Okay.
No interruptions. Woo, we went ham. Okay. Okay, so it's the third day. We had our fun. We got to get back to work. We some bosses. We got to go make our money.
Factual.
Okay, so here we go. It's Monday. 8 a.m. Phones ringing, everything going crazy. Time to go. Your girlfriend, me, look out the window. It's 20 feet of snow outside and we can't go nowhere. Lord have mercy.
You always taking these snow trips.
You got to do, I know.
And then you don't ever get stuck in a hurricane.
Oh, no, hell no,
Snow
hurricane.
trip.
So here we go. So we have to stay a whole nother night till everything clear up, you know what I mean, before we could leave. Your girlfriend got an attitude. Oh, you already know being stuck in a cabin with a woman with attitude is not a good thing. Have an attitude because I can't make no money. What the hell? Oh my God, I'm flipping out. Okay? All right, here we go. Here's the scene. You've tolerated me all day. It's the end of the night.
Okay.
Right? I still got an attitude. We're back in front of the fireplace on the bearskin rug. I'm rolling my eyes and stuff, right? So you pour me some wine, trying to chill me out. It didn't work.
At all.
No. So, here's the punchline. I don't have any clothes on.
Okay.
But I'm playing
in the car.
I'm playing hard to get.
They out in the snow.
They on the
Oh, 19 inches deep and 19 feet deep and 20 feet of
But I ain't got no
snow.
clothes on. Okay, it's a story.
Alright.
Okay, so you gotta tell me
Okay.
what you would do to make me happy, but keep it PG. Okay, you're the artist. Be creative. How you gonna make me happy?
Well, first thing, I think you're a sapiosexual. I think you're someone who is more stimulated by what somebody can do in your mind.
Oh, yes I am.
The body is second for you.
Yes, it is.
You also told me you're an empath, so that means you can feel and you read energy and vibration. So I think what I would be doing in that situation, hypothetically, of course, is one, you stay connected, right? Physical touch, but also more talking about like what is it that we both are trying to achieve, like because you said like the biggest problem is we not making any money that day because we stuck in that cabin together. So I'll be sitting there like, look, let's figure out what you and I both are good at, how we can put this energy and information together, how we can build, how we can make our dreams work, and how we can do that both while we together and when we apart.
Oh my God.
That's what I would be trying to do.
I just had an eargasm.
I should have brought some Q-tips.
And I just got splashed on.
Oh my God.
You have just been squirtified.
There it is.
Squirtified.
It makes it sound so criminal when the white guy says it.
He means it though.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just letting you know.
feel like I'm
He,
virginity
he
back.
enjoyed that drop, or whoever that was.
He sounded like he watched.
Psychosis, you is so dope.
Thank
Oh
you,
my
thank
God,
you,
we're
love.
married. I just want you to know.
I'm with it.
We're married.
And this is y'all baby.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Because I ain't about to birth a damn thing.
Me neither.
Okay, yes, you.
Tell you silicone.
You-
Tyler Perry, come get me.
I don't know if you noticed. You about to birth something, man. It's not really an option at this
It's one
point.
of them new AI silicone.
AI baby.
It was
Yeah,
made
I
out
don't
of the
know.
skin that the sex dolls was made out of.
Yeah.
It's barely 2,200.
And you look so good. It looks so
Makeup is a
real.
motherfucker. I really look like that nigga off the PJs when I get up. The crackhead one. I really look like him when I get up. Okay.
That is so
Oh,
dope. Oh
man.
my God, you have now been squirtified. I love you so much. Do me a big favor and shoot out your social media so that the audience can follow you, Psychosis.
Yeah, Psychosis. That's at Psychosis everywhere, which is SYCOSIS. Again, Psychosis is SYCOSIS. All of my social media, you can follow me there, or you can check out my website, psychosismusic.com, and you can get updates on shows, merchandise, new releases, videos, and everything that Psychosis does.
Ooh, you're so hot. Okay, here we go. We're going to go through these questions. I'm going to get you established. We want everybody to know who the hell you are, where you're from.
Let's do it.
Everybody knows this. So, where are you from, Psychosis?
I am from the south side of Chicago. Chicago being one of the most beautiful, diverse, and toughest places you can possibly be from, has enriched me to be able to become a great recording artist, if I was to say so myself. Yesterday in Chicago, we had the 94th Bud Billiken Day Parade, which is the oldest black parade in the country. And Chicago showed up and showed out, man. So salute to Chicago. And then immediately following that, Dirk had a concert and the police had to shut it down.
Shut it up.
Because people said, so both those things happen in Chicago, and that's Chicago in a nutshell. It's beautiful and it's crazy at the same time, but they couldn't confirm that it actually got shot up. People had reports of a gunfire, and then there was like a stampede. The biggest thing was people looted the merch tables, which is kind of hilarious. Like,
That's terrible.
It's yes, but it's not as bad as the fact that they apparently stole a bone sign 24 hours.
You know what?
The Midwest is a wild, wild place to be, baby.
Haters out here, like all of that energy people use to hate and ruin what someone else has
Yeah,
could have
man.
been used to be bigger than the people they hating on.
Factual.
I just don't understand it.
I hope it wasn't hate. I hope it was the simple fact that, because, you know,
Maybe it's
still
admiration.
street signs, that it was like, oh my God, Bone got a street sign. I want it in my house. I got the first one, because they're going to put it up again. I hope it was that versus hate. But a lot of people on my Facebook, I'm talking about y'all, a lot of y'all dudes was talking about what has Bone done for the black community. A whole hell of a fucking lot. And they still going on. They still doing tours worldwide. What have you done? You're still stuck in Cleveland talking about what somebody outside of Cleveland is doing for Cleveland. You're still in Cleveland not doing a thing.
Ooh, say it again.
A thing.
All right.
A thing.
Okay.
A
So
thing.
we're going to get back to Psychosis.
Get on.
Shout out to
but
Bone
that's
though,
fine.
because
Shout out to
I
Bone,
said this before we went on air. Bone was a huge influence on me, you know, growing up in Chicago. And then when I was a short, it was kind of funny. Twister, who was at the time one of our heroes, Twister and Bone and a lot of people, they had like a little beef going back and forth. And all of the kids in Chicago, like, we was torn because we knew every Bone song and we knew every Twister song. So they were an inspiration for us heavily as well, being from the Midwest too. So. You know, hopefully we get that situation resolved and they get the sign back. And
They gonna make another
It's
one.
really sad, you know, and that's another reason why I do what I do and how I do my interviews, because people sometimes don't know how to vibe. They don't understand why somebody does something, but you don't have to. You have to respect it.
Right.
And they disrespect it. So that's where it comes from, where people are doing stupid things back and forth to other people, hurt people. And if they get the chance to know you and understand where you're coming from, there's a whole different level of respect that people have.
absolutely.
Because I know I got a whole different respect for you. Okay, so back to the interview. Okay, so.
Oh yeah. Apparently I'm being interviewed. All right.
Okay, so back to the interview. Okay, so how many siblings did you grow up with in the household?
I have a half brother by blood.
It's a half brother. What is
So that means we got the same
half
father.
of him. He got one leg,
No,
one
I mean,
arm,
you
one
know,
eyeball.
you know what I mean.
One
I have a brother. We share one parent. Let me put it that way.
You know,
That's
we
what
don't
I
call
mean.
them halves.
No, because I had to explain why we didn't live in the same household.
Oh.
Yeah. So we have the same father, but we don't have the same mom. So we didn't grow up in the same household.
Okay.
And then when I was in high school, or right before high school, I got 2 adopted siblings that lived in the house with me. So the answer to that question is somewhere between 0 and 2 that grew up in the house, depending on the year.
Depending on the weekends and holidays, birthdays, and who was
Right,
beefing and who
right.
wasn't beefing.
Yeah, yeah.
I was a single child, and it was 10 of us.
Like facts though. Like that's literally
why I
how
asked
it
that
was.
question, 'cause there's so many blended, diverse issues.
Yeah.
And that has an effect on people.
Yeah,
growing
absolutely.
up as an adult. So
Yeah.
boom. Awesome. So that gives you a lot of diversity. So look, what number child are you compared to all those kids?
Well, my mom's only, but in the order of my brother that I mentioned, he's the oldest, and I would be second. And then I, came into being the older brother of 2 younger siblings.
So
You know what I mean?
the oldest, the youngest, and the middle at the same time. That's
And the only, yeah.
that's
Okay, so
hard.
here we go. I'm the cutest nerd that you will ever meet.
Facts.
I just want you to know that.
All right, I'm with you.
And I did my own theory study. I can't stand her.
She'd be the best person to go to jail with, though.
We wouldn't even think we was in jail.
Listen, last time I went to jail for 99 days, them CEOs was loving me. The lady gonna hand me an application when I leave tomorrow. It's a good job. First of all, lady, you work in jail.
You left a hell of an
There is
impression.
no sun in here. There's no vitamin D in here. I can't smoke my cigarettes in here. Ain't no men in here. And y'all gonna be on the second floor with all the junkies. I don't want to work here. Sorry.
Oh my
Keep your
God.
check.
Okay, so
Jail is a wild place to be. I used to work in one.
Yeah.
I used to work in one, so I get it.
So look, I have this theory, and all people
Sure.
that I've been interviewing, and I notice, like I'm a nerd. I study people. I'm an empath. I vibe with people, and I'm understanding that all those people that are super successful in life in general, they are either the oldest, the middle, or the only child. And you are fitting all those theories.
I'm like all of them. Yeah,
All of
that's
them.
kind of funny.
Now, I've never had
Trifecta.
one that were all of them. Okay?
Trifecta right there.
And it's really, really dope to see that because you are so awesome.
Thank you. I really appreciate
I
that.
will birth a child for you. Okay? Now, I've never said that before.
She
Ever.
gonna put another baby in me, y'all.
Right.
This what happened.
We going to Vita Roll? She go.
Baby's gonna look just like
I wake up pregnant. She done. That's her fault. She prayed to the gym.
Lay down, shut up.
They made me do it.
We're gonna do the brat on you.
Shout out to the brat with her little
I know
baby.
her beautiful baby boy. He look like her.
He look like that white man.
Stop playing.
That baby got a white
I have
a
not.
white
I have not seen the baby.
Okay.
He like a little cute.
I've
little
seen her
brother
with the.
somewhere,
I
but he
seen her
got
with the
hair.
see-through tummy, but I ain't seen the actual baby
Oh, he
yet.
cute though. He cute.
He's really cute.
Okay.
Okay, no, and yeah, I'm good for her because I'm 53. I ain't having one at 49,
Yeah, I don't know
44.
what she was
I ain't doing
taking.
that.
Yeah,
crazy.
that's tough.
I love it though, but they're together. They love each other, and that
Oh,
probably
yeah.
would make them. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they
Bleed, I
definitely
get
have
it.
one
Shout
of
out!
those
Shout out to the Chicago legend, the brat.
Shout out to the brat. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I love the brat.
absolutely.
Okay, so here we go. How was school for you? But listen before you answer that.
Okay.
So we got 8-year-olds killing themselves psychosis
Mm.
because they think it's the end of the world.
Facts.
Especially when you're living in a project or something, they only think the world is complete of the 10 miles around them in diameter. They don't know there's a world outside of here.
Yes.
So, thinking of these questions, please think of any challenges you may have had and how you overcame it to inspire someone else to know they can continue. So, how would you describe school for you?
Funny as you mentioned that, right? So when I was in most of my youth, my dad was in prison, and he was in there for substance abuse that led to criminal activities. And so I grew up also, without him. So I'm a mom's only child, and then the way I got 2 siblings is my grandmother adopted 4 children, and then shortly after, she gets diagnosed with heart disease, passes away. And my mom takes 2, and my aunt takes 2. So my mom kind of got thrown into going from I ain't having no more kids, you're my only kid, to now I have 3 of y'all to figure out life. School for me was an escape a lot of times.
Okay, that's awesome.
Because school, for the most part, there's a right answer.
Yes.
Unlike life, right?
There's no right answer.
School, the answer was 7. Europe, purple. As long as I knew the answer, I knew that I could be celebrated there.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just simple, like it was simple for me. It wasn't fun, but it was simple. It was like, oh, okay, all I got to do is have the right answer, and these people gonna think I'm amazing. Right. And that was the only place that would happen. But in addition to that, like yourself being a nerd is not that popular, right? So that's where music comes in. I learned hip hop at school. Okay. I learned freestyling in the lunchroom. Ooh. Yeah, I learned.
That's the first studio.
Yeah, that was the very first.
On the table.
Yeah. So for me, school was a place where I knew that I could get through it pretty easily just by giving the right answer. Mm-hmm. Even if I didn't know I was there or didn't enjoy the class, it's like I just get the right answer. You're gonna get an A, and it wasn't that hard to get the right answer. Mm-hmm. But secondly, I developed the skills that I use every day in that lunchroom. Like, look. You got a pen top, a Carmex bottle, somebody wrist or somebody hand. And they finna make up a beat and you gotta rap right now. The girl you like is standing right there. And you gotta forget being shy, forget worrying about failing. You have to kill it right now or you finna get roasted later today. And
she don't like the other dude that did.
Yeah, so yeah, like 8 Mile was like my life in real life. That was like my life too. So to the any kids out there listening, I think that most kids really just need to be explained the point of school. I don't think enough adults explain why you go to school in the first place.
Just go.
Yeah, like go get your ass up.
I told you don't go.
Like nope, people aren't spending enough time connecting the dots for kids. Like this is why you have to do this until you're 18 or maybe 21 or maybe 25, because here's the goal. And I think that not enough parents have that information. Like we need you to learn this so that you can have this career. Or that you can start your own business, or you can start your own. I think in general we don't really connect dots for kids, and so
some of those parents don't even know. They just know I got kids. If you don't go to school, I go to jail, and I gotta take care of you, and I gotta go to work. So I don't got time to be going to jail for you. So it's like, why go to school? It's
a double-edged sword though, because like I worked in schools, I worked in a jail. Teachers are kind of pigeonholed as well because like. They have a curriculum and they have dates and test scores and look, your goal is to teach, area of a triangle. You're not really supposed to be talking about life skills. So it's a system that we all got to get more involved in, and connecting the dots for young people. Like you'll feel a lot more hopeful if you can see a path. Like if you can see, oh, okay, there's a door over there. Like, yeah, this dark hallway is some bullshit. But the door is over there. As long as I know the door is there, I'm not terrified of this dark space.
Right. Just run through the hallway real fast.
Right. So, but a lot of kids feel like they're in a dark space without no exit and no real purpose. And I think a lot of that is education. So salute to you for your plans, by the way, of what you're about to do.
What we're about to do.
Yes,
Mary,
what we're about to do to help some youth. Sorry, I know that was a long-winded answer.
No, that's what we're here for. You good? That's what it's about.
That's
So look, I wanted to share this really quick.
Yeah.
And, it's really not the schools. It's really not that's giving that. So your mother must have gave you a lot of undivided attention because it was just you.
I was tremendously blessed to have like 5 mothers. I have 5 mothers. Mm-hmm. My one mom.
The same daddy.
You know what?
I just said like, luckily, like it was so chaotic that I had grandmas, I had godmothers, I had aunties. Everybody came in and played It Take a Village for real.
Yeah.
Of like we're gonna invest in you, Eric. You're different. You can be special. Mm-hmm. We're gonna make you believe that, whether you believe it or not. We're gonna try to instill that in you. So. But also my father did. I'll be remiss. Like my father, who wasn't even there, would write letters constantly, would get on that phone constantly,
Shout out to Pop.
and was very transparent about the mistakes he made. Mm-hmm. And this is why you don't want to do what I did, but also come see me, come view me. I want you to see this. Like you can see where I'm at, see how I'm in this box. Mm-hmm. And he would send me books. He would send me things to read. He wouldn't just fluff me. He'd be like, I was like 10 years old and he's sending me like the Book of the Dead from Egypt. Like he's read this about Kemet, you know what I mean? And I'm like 10, 11 years old. So he all these people kind of instill like you education, but also like you can do whatever
Real
you
life.
believe you can do.
Yes.
And believing is so much of the battle. It sounds corny as hell, but believing you could do something, especially when you have an example, like especially when there ain't nobody else you can ask, hey, how do I do that? Believing that you can do it is really tough. So I believe our young people don't get enough credit. I believe people trash this generation way too much. It's goofy. Because this generation has to deal with bullying on a level nobody has ever seen before.
By the million.
They have to deal with.
Let me tell you where I don't mean to cut
Yeah,
you
go ahead.
off, but I want to tell you where the challenges really come from initially.
Yeah.
Home.
Of course,
Yeah.
home always.
Not see, but that's the problem is what's home to them. You get
Yeah.
it? So I'm gonna say this. I noticed I'm very observant. I'm a nerd. I keep telling you. Anyway, I was driving Lyft in Atlanta, right? When I needed extra money, I think that's another reason why I came home. Everything got expensive, it was getting crazy. I'm like, oh.
The cap is big down there.
I started making good. I make good money. I ain't gonna lie. I would get off work and I go drive a Lyft. So look. So I noticed it's a very big difference in the cultures and how they treat their children. I even had like an Indian woman. I'm gonna give you 3 different examples. I had an Indian lady who had her 2 kids. They might have been 5 and 6 years old in the car. I'm driving them and I'm observing how she's communicating with them, right? So she's going, they're driving like, Mom, well, what time? Mom, why? Mom, she's stopping, she's answering, she's explaining, she's pointing, she's giving details. Even though the kid might have asked the same question twice, she kept answering, right? This is the Indian lady. I'm like, oh, that is so dope. You know, she's explaining everything. So we get the white lady in there, and the little kid, he got his little phone, he's got a little iPad, he's asking her questions, she's explaining it. I mean, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, explaining it. I get the black lady in the car with her son. Number 1, she smelled like alcohol. The son might have been 6. I'm gonna say 6 or 7. And so he's going, Mom, what's that? And she's like, oh, right?
He's a burden.
That's
He's
my
a
point.
burden.
Do you get my point? He kept asking her questions, and then he's saying hi to me. I had given him a little piece of candy or whatever. I could have been a murderer. She ain't paying no attention. But her phone rang in that car. Hello? Girl, yeah. She had not 2 words to say to her own child in 10 minutes and had a whole full-blown conversation in the car to somebody.
See it every day.
There's a difference. And when you don't instill that and put that in your children at that age, that is where it comes from, them wanting attention, not knowing which way they're going, because nobody wanted to explain it to them. So there's a difference. And there's another reason why my school is going to be what it is. You get it? Because we have so many, not to blame certain parents, but they didn't have it either.
Passing down
so it has
trauma,
to stop
more neglect.
somewhere. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like you definitely had it because you got it together. Your thought process, the way you speak, your language, you had it. There's so many people that don't.
I got excuse me. I had of those 5 mothers I had, they were all educators. Now they weren't all teachers. They weren't all teachers, but they were all educators.
That's fire.
Because what they were educating you on might have been different. One of them might be like, this is the Bible. I'm about to educate you on this and what this means. Or other ones was, hey, did you know that Chicago was founded by a black man named Jean-Baptiste Point du Sable, and I'm going to take you to his museum. And another one is, I'm going to show you this food that we cook. And this is our culture, right? And this is the history. Yeah, I could cook a little bit. So they were all education, and I think education comes in different ways. I also want to say this. Black women as mothers are the most resilient people on this planet. So I don't want people to take away and not think that just because of our culture that we do less. As you said earlier, there's so much trauma that's happened, but also so much systemic things that have happened and still are happening to keep people not close, not connected, not aware. You know what I'm saying? Not educated. So I think that. Shout out to everybody who is doing that level of instilling, talking, educating, pouring into.
All it takes is one person to mess
And it don't have to be your kids either. Don't need to be your kids.
I just had to get on Facebook and tell
don't need to be your kid. Yeah, I have too. But I had dozens way before that.
Right.
I had a lot of kids before I ever had kids. You know what I'm saying? Because right. It don't have to be your kid. Like, especially for the men listening. Like, you shorties cutting up. Like, Say something to them.
I told
Say
y'all.
something to them. Like they actually you gonna get pushback. If I walk into a group of kids cursing, I'm gonna look at them crazy. Like, hey, shorty, what's wrong with you? And I'm a stranger to them, and of course it could go left. But 9 out of 10 times they straighten up.
You got God in your spirit.
Yeah.
Operating out of love.
Yeah.
That don't happen.
Yeah, we gotta pour, man. That's long story short. We gotta pour into each other.
And you know what's so crazy? That meme that I'm trying to find it. That meme that they've been passing around on social media about like men taking accountability for the young boys. So I posted it on Facebook. So all the men that commented it reverted to baby mama, baby daddy, I can't see my son type stuff. I said, this is not about that. This is not about the relationship with the mother, because she could be the neighbor, she could be a stranger. I said, what are y'all doing to help the youth? I said, because we as women, even if it's the wrong way, we are still passing down whatever we're passing down to the girls. Whether it's good, bad. We pass down the twerking, we pass down the cooking, we pass down the whatever. What are you doing as men to guide the young men? And there was so many excuses. All they keep bringing up was baby mamas. I said, no. Go to the rec centers. Go to the schools. I'm 37. Back when we was going to Corey's rec, all the men was in there. Hey, you shooting that free throw wrong. Look, come here.
Yeah.
And then with your grades looking like. And then it was just so sad. I'm just like, y'all keep talking about the women. This is not, and I'm fair to men. I was raised by the village.
Yeah.
I was raised in a household to where when the men and women got divorced, the men kept their kids and the women was gone. So I know that black men are fathers, and I know a lot of things with women that make their kids burdens, and the ones who do try. Because like you said, with your 5 mothers, I had great-great-grandmother, great-grandmother, grandmother, mother, stepmother, aunties. We had to write the dictionary, medical dictionary, encyclopedia, tree of life, tree of knowledge, encyclopedia.
Fact.
Well, they don't have books
That's
that
actually how I got the name psychosis, reading the dictionary. Being told to read the dictionary.
Yeah.
That's how I got it. Yeah.
So, all right, let's get through this interview. We gotta
Sure.
play this song also because I do need to know how that song
down.
came about, how
Okay.
it inspired.
Appreciate it.
So look, I'm glad. I'm so awesome that you shared that. I love just to hear you speak. Like I can feel how educated you are. Boy, you could put me around like a rag doll. Don't tell nobody.
I won't.
But anyway, so you grew up with mom and all the women, and your dad was in jail. Got that part. All right. So everyone in this world that are of some type of substance that are looking for the success or have been successful, they have a point in their life. I do apologize, you guys. They have a point in their life where something took place. It could have been that you admired someone could have died, you saw something that inspired you. What made you want to be super successful as an artist, as a producer, as a businessman? Because you're an awesome business person.
Thank you. Those mothers. That's the answer to that question. Excuse me. My dad being incarcerated was not for his lack of education, right? So he was very, very intelligent, very articulate, prolific writer, and I saw how much it hurt my grandmother to feel like he got it all, but he can't use it. He can't figure it out. Yeah. He got all this potential and everything she instilled, but it didn't pay off the way she thought it would. And so I kind of just innately felt like I took on that responsibility or mantle. Like, I'm gonna make grandma happy. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make her. I'm gonna make her proud if I can. You know, I'm gonna make moms. Yeah, like I'm gonna make moms not have to work at this job that she hate one day. You know what I'm saying? Or my godmother, when she was a little girl, she literally picked cotton in Mississippi. And moved to Chicago. Yeah, she's still alive, and she had this burden again of just raising kids and only thinking black people could go so far, because up until that point in life, that's as much as we can respect is like, oh, maybe you'll get a job at the post office and you'll be lucky. Maybe you get a job at the factory. Yeah, maybe you can work at Ford for the rest of your life, and that's a good job. So for me, it was like, how can we take that further? Like, how can I do everything I could do to move us as a unit further? That was the answer for me of what happened was I just saw enough tears and shed enough myself to be like, nah, let's do it different.
And you know what? When a child is in that situation and love is around in that situation, it makes you guys as men don't want to grow up and make the woman struggle, see the woman struggle,
Absolutely.
struggle, and a
If
lot
he
of
had got babied, like a lot of these grown
like a
men,
lot
he
of,
would have been the same
but
way.
you know what?
They
That
would
comes
have
from a
been
mother's
still-
neglect and whatever she's chasing, or even the one like I tell women my age, just because you keep taking them doubles and them triples and you work and you neglecting motherhood, you are a bad mom. Your kid has everything. You live in a good neighborhood. The car is nice.
Everything except the
You are
inside.
but your kid don't have a parent. And this, everybody think these kid boys is they mama from the projects.
No.
Baby, them women live in Shaker. Them women live in Garfield. Them women live all in the suburbs.
Neglected children.
Neglected children.
They trying to find a hobby, trying to find something to do.
Dope ass Jazzy Invo.
Envy Jazz over the building. Hey y'all.
What's happening?
I done crept on in, y'all.
Hey baby, and that's his Psychosis. He came all the way from Chicago.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Likewise.
I like the shy.
Energy. She
I mean,
reminds me of me when I was younger.
already see it.
I definitely love the shy.
You got to.
The Midwest is the best.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's hurry up and get done with this song. I'll interview you so we can get to your song and
Okay.
then get the Envy Jazz. Oh my God, Psychosis.
Yeah.
Psychosis.
What's up, baby?
You need a tiger?
Lions, tigers, bears.
I
Oh
am a
my.
tiger.
You got a lioness too.
I was named
All right.
by Ebony on the Big Hef radio show.
Uh-huh.
She said I was too cute to be a cougar. So she called me a
This shit.
tiger.
Shout out to Ebony. I did an interview with her
Love
back in the
Ebony.
day. She's dope. She's
So
super dope.
everybody knows now DJ Squirt is a tiger.
You are now
Okay,
taking out a
DJ
cougar.
Squirt is a
All right.
tiger. We will not call her a cougar. She's not old enough and she's too cute
I'm just saying.
to be called a
Aging
cougar.
like backwards.
And I got the stripes for it.
Ah,
Makeup,
look
like
at it.
aging backwards. Okay, so
looking good.
so that is so dope. So check this out, baby. So you got inspired. That is so amazing. So you as an artist now.
Yes.
This is your time to shoot out all of your accolades because not to brag, but people need to see what you have going on because you're dope.
Thank you.
Like when you sign we don't need a prenup. I just need you to agree. No, listen, I need you to agree not to leave me when I can't keep up. You gotta stay with me. That's all we need.
We just need you to stay down.
Stay
I'm not
back.
walking fast.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like I'm artist, you know what I'm saying? So you just can't leave. You cannot divorce me. Period.
I
Okay, so
understand.
look. This is the time for you to let everyone know what you have going on. Tell me what you have done from the time that you decided I am not letting my grandma down. Tell us what you did, because somebody might learn from that.
So I said earlier, school is where I learned hip hop and music and its culture. I graduated Thornton High School and I went to Truman State University, which was a tough decision for me because at the time I was like, I think we're good enough to get signed. Like we should go to New York or Atlanta or somewhere and try to get a record deal, which some of my friends did. And I decided that in the likely event that I didn't become super famous, that it wasn't a bad idea to go get this college degree. So I got a degree in psychology. I graduate. I come back home and I start working with kids and youth and mentoring and counseling and things like that. But as I never let go of music, I never stopped recording. I was recording mixtapes in my dorm room. I was doing live shows at frat houses while I was in college. I was doing anything I could to just stay active and keep working on that craft. Like I didn't let it go. I had a full-time working for the Cook County, a government job. Wow. And I was still releasing albums, still making mixtapes because I really believe that when you feel like you're good at something, you should keep trying it, keep doing it. Yeah. But what I was able to achieve as an independent artist, working a full-time job, working in corporate America, is I was able to get into something called sync licensing. And that's where you get your music and television, films, advertisement, video games. I've been fortunate enough to have thousands of placements around the world in different arenas, whether it's YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, social media or influencers, as well as large networks like NBC. So I have music in a lot of places that you may have seen already. Places like Law and Order, Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Sunny Delight commercial, Jordan Brand.
You better go, boy.
And there's some influences all over.
Who introduced you to the sync licensing? How did you get to
I didn't get introduced per se. I just kept digging. Like I
Okay,
kept trying to find. Like I'm like, y'all not gonna tell me people don't care about the music. Like I refuse. There was a time when people was literally trying to convince rappers that the words you said didn't matter anymore, and I was like, y'all crazy. Like there's no way. There's no way, you know, because I had spent the 100,000 hours to try to perfect it. You're not gonna tell me that people just don't care what we're saying anymore. There has to be an outlet where that matters, and I found it in film and TV. I was on a platform called Reverb Nation, which still exists, which is kind of like social media for artists and producers, and they have a ranking system based off your fan base. And so I had become the #1 artist in Chicago on Reverb Nation, and Reverb Nation had rolled out. Thank you. This is back in like 2015. They had rolled out a small sync licensing program. It's still early, and that's how I got my first placement on the Sunny Delight commercial. So I just kind of kept looking for things, and then a little while after that, a year or so later, I'm walking through the mall one day and I get a phone call with a Hollywood area code on it that I almost ignored because I'm like, who the hell is calling me from? But I'm like, some just told me to answer it, and it ends up being an executive from NBC Universal in LA. And she's like, can I speak to psychosis? And yeah, this is me, you know, trying to sound cool and busy, you know, professional. Hello, you know what I'm saying? And she like, you got this song, this is one of your songs, right? And I'm like, yeah. And she like, well, I'm so-and-so from NBC, blah, 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 blah. And listen, we have this show. Maybe you've heard of it. It's called Chicago Fire. And I'm like, yeah, I may have seen it, you know what I'm saying? I think I glanced at it. Right? Now I'm standing in front of the shoes that I can't afford to buy in the mall. Having this conversation, like, and I'm like, yeah. So anyway, she like, yeah, can we, you know, do you have the ability? And this is where education is very important for artists. She wanted to know if I knew the publishing info, that I have the ISRC code, was it registered with a PRO, ASCAP or BMI? Did I have high quality waves, instrumental, explicit, clean? And then I have the ability to send that to her in the next couple hours. And is there anyone else that needed to sign off? And I was luckily had been able to say, yes, I can do all those things because I have been digging. I have been doing the research for so long that the opportunity like literally found me. And I was like, cool. So when do y'all need it? She was like, a couple hours. When are y'all going to air it? Tonight. And I was like, oh.
I want to send it to you now.
And that's what happened.
My direct deposit information also.
Yeah. So literally I'm literally negotiating the terms of like how much they're gonna pay me to license the song, when it's gonna air, and then of course after that you get royalties. So that's kind of where it started to click as an artist that I was being lied to, because everybody kept telling me, you know, like, don't matter. The music don't matter. Don't matter. It's all about your views, your follows, your this and that. The music don't matter. Just keep working on your look, your image. And I'm like, nah. I mean, like, I'm gonna do that too, but like, feel like I'm good at it. And that was the first time it actually paid off. So from that point,
did you keep that check? You got that?
No, that shit gone.
The actual check.
No, it was. I never saw it. It was direct deposit.
Oh, did you screenshot that? Did you screenshot that or something like that? Something I would keep. Yeah.
Ooh, print it out.
No, but you can look up the episode on demand anytime you want.
No, that's the episode number.
So I could damn near exactly tell you. It's a couple of them, but
that's awesome.
But that's what I've done so far.
So moving forward,
yes.
I always ask these children this because success is different to everyone.
Sure.
Okay. So you're making these moves and you're totally successful with it. It is amazing. What is success to you? What do you need to see to say, hell yeah, I'm successful?
I'm from Chicago, and I'm at a radio station in Cleveland right now.
You better say that.
With me, with your wife.
Right, with
you
DJ Squirt.
A damn wife.
With my wife. A couple of weeks ago, I was in New York City at Shade 45. A week before that, I did a live show in Chicago. A week before that, I was in LA. So, but also 95% of the people who are hearing this probably never heard of me. I think you have to define success for yourself. I don't think it's a dollar amount. if a damn show ain't a stream amount. Like I got a million streams and like woke up the next day and was still normal.
Ain't nobody gonna make my coffee.
Right. Like I'm in there snapping and where's my cheesecake? Like I thought y'all
making my scrambled eggs.
So and I realized also by being around quote unquote successful and famous artists, like most of them are weird. Like they just weird, but they also not happy. They not what you would expect. Like you would think like, oh, if I had that amount of people liking me, it would be lit. And a lot of them just like super unhappy.
More people that's gonna drain you. More people
that's
gonna lie to you.
Because
more people that's gonna use and abuse you. So you have to be weird. You have to be secluded and still know how to get out there and get it. And still now we got social media still be out there like this. Because people like, I want to be rich and famous. Then it's like, no, I just want to be rich. And it's like, you know, even with just the money without the fame, it's still them demons still out there. So people need to learn balance too.
But you need something to ground you. Like most people know me as Eric. You know what I'm saying? I do real estate outside of music. Yeah. And I think that's very important. I'm gonna tell you why.
He's trying to get squirtified while he over there playing.
You already missed it.
He playing crazy.
She splash on me. I've been over here.
Sauce, huh? I see why it's wet.
Look, follow the drip.
Bring the mops out.
Now here's why I say that though, because like I think artists get drained from being a character all day, every day. Like you wake up like with this responsibility of your stage name, and what you think that stage name has to mean and has to look like. It's so many artists trying to live up to looking famous, acting famous, seeming rich. Like
that's why I do.
Yeah, like I'm look, bro. If I had to tell you I'm psychosis, then there's not enough reason for me to have an ego.
Exactly.
So I'm Eric. Until you knew I'm psychosis when you walked in the room, I ain't done enough. So from that perspective, that's the way I think about it. You know what I mean? And it doesn't matter what you have. It's more about like what can you do. For me, to answer your question, success is the ability to wake up at night. Wake up in the morning, go to bed at night, and in the middle do what I wanted to do.
I know
that's my definition.
Boy, just say success will be marrying DJ.
Yeah, like,
she right there.
Man,
she right there.
I'm right here. You know, because so many people got money and can't do what they want to do.
I don't want money. Okay. That's the thing.
I want freedom.
She just want love and a big.
I already see you missed this. She asked me twice earlier how tall am I. I said it depends on what I'm standing on. I keep trying to tell you.
It depends on what she's talking about.
Yeah,
right.
That's it. There you go. That part.
Climb that tree.
So check this out.
That part. Yes, ma'am.
Now give us the concept of this song. The
sure.
song "Pay Me Back."
Yeah.
Like, what's your thought process in it? What did you intend for the song? You get it? Give me.
Yeah. So earlier I was talking about the Bud Billiken parade, right? And if you go on my IG, right, you'll see my last couple reels is me showing clips from the parade. A lot of people are unfamiliar that one of the biggest genres in music in Chicago is house music, and specifically ghetto house music, depending on your age. So we just lost DJ Casper, made the Casper slide. People don't realize how big that is in Chicago. Like, people think that it's, drill or something, but like that's relatively new and a smaller subset. Yeah. House music is really big. So this record, which was produced by YB the Prophet and Prima out of LA, when I heard it, it immediately reminded me of house. And I was like, damn. Because as an artist, there's these times you ask about, moments you get. There's these times where you hear a record where you know, like, okay, now I got to switch it up. This record is about to bring something out of me that I don't know if I got, but I'm about to find out. And this was one of them where I was like, let me see if I can figure out a way to still be me on this song in this space. Because this is not what I would normally do. But this song is inspired by Chicago House. It's super fun. It's a record that you can play for people that's between 8 and 80 years old, and they're gonna rock with it. And it's something that feels good. I don't make a lot of fun songs, admittedly, although I'm fun and funny in person. A lot of my music is more serious. So this was a great opportunity. And this album in general, which is called Pre-Approved, this album in general is just me having fun, I would say. and have an ability to, again, alleviate that pressure of like, oh, you need to sound like this, act like this. Now, this was like, yo, if you catch me in Chicago, you coming outside, you know, I might have a fedora on. I might have the first 3 buttons open, and I'm two-stepping to this type of record. So that's going to be me more often than not. So that's what this song is about.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, we're going to check your song out.
Put that shit on.
So
Let's do it.
Dope.
Let's do it.
I think you're amazing. So
Thank you, Lo.
Everybody make sure you tap in. Check out. This is my husband. I'm a
He's
fighter.
taking.
Say that.
Okay.
And she fight about hers.
This is my husband.
You heard what she said.
Psychosis.
Yeah.
And when we really get married, because y'all know I talk trash all the time, but when we really get married, you're going to know I was serious.
Yeah.
Okay? This is Psychosis' new track. We're live on Nerve DJs Radio. This is DJ Squirt Radio Show. And this song is called Pay Me Back.
Pay me back my money. Hey. Okay.
The secret is it ain't even about money.
Pay me back. Opposites attract, and that's a fact. We ain't gotta talk about this and that. Open up my heart, might get attached. So I'ma do you first, you pay me back. Opposites attract, and that's a fact. So I'ma do you first, you pay me. You pay me. You pay me. Open up my heart, might get attached. Work it hard, I ain't giving no slur. Arch your back, cause you like it like that. Work it hard, I ain't giving no slur. Arch your back, cause you like it like that. Work it hard, I ain't giving no slur. Arch your back, cause you like it like that. Work it hard, I ain't giving no slur. Arch your back, cause you like it like that. Like that, like that, like that. Yeah, like that. Pay me back like I did you a favor. Go so deep I might dig you a crater. On the balcony I know your neighbors screaming Jesus, now I know your savior. She feel me, tryna go extra rounds and she kill me. Put the work in all night and she bill me. Red leather lace and chase and she thrill me. Ice cold, put it down, pick it up, slow dice roll. How you want it, you can get it, that's a nice show. Buy cheap, sell high, and the price ain't low. Opposites attract, and that's a fact. We ain't gotta talk about this and that. Open up my heart, might get attached. So I'ma do you first, you pay me back. Opposites attract, and that's a fact. So I'ma do you first, you pay me. You pay me. You pay me. Open up my heart, might get attached. Work it hard, I ain't giving no slur. Arch your back, cause you like it like that. Work it hard, I ain't giving no slur. Arch your back, cause you like it like that. Work it hard, I ain't giving no slur. Arch your back, cause you like it like that. Work it hard, I ain't giving no slur. Arch your back, cause you like it like that. Look, I'm hypnotized from the hips and thighs. She sent dirty texts and I can visualize. She need an alpha male, not the beta type. She got an instant scratch and I can lay the pipe. Look, it's overdue, I need you open too. We need an hour plus, I'm talking over two. Got a lot to show, I got a lot to prove. You got some to shake, got some hips to move. I'ma take it, birthday suit, a bucket naked. Break it, text me back, I'm in your favorites. Hate it, how you run, but I'ma chase it. Taste it, when it's your turn, you better face me back. Opposites attract, and that's a fact. We ain't gotta talk about this and that. Open up my heart, might get attached. So I'ma do you first, you pay me back. Opposites attract, and that's a fact. So I'ma do you first, you pay me. You pay me. You pay me.
You are now rocking with DJ Squirt.
So we can't cut, don't cuss on her, right? Okay. Yeah. You gotta come on the show.
Oh my God.
Hey.
I had my brother play in the session shop.
Man, that's
it.
Psychosis.
Psychosis.
That's a dope track.
Girl, you better cut it out or keep going. I don't know which one I want to tell you.
I'm gonna sing at y'all wedding. I got you.
Appreciate it, baby. That's pay me back.
Thank you so
I
much
like
for
that.
joining us, Psychosis, and coming all the way from Chicago.
Absolutely,
That's nothing
man.
but love. I love you, and we're gonna be together forever. But hang out with us. We're getting ready to
I ain't gonna
entertain you.
Oh, okay. Is this like the Destiny Child version? Or like, let me cater to you.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought that's what you meant.
I know somebody that
Oh, look, that was funny. Envy Jazzo, Cleveland, Ohio's own. Dope
The big
ass.
one. Yeah.
Big Stepper is in
Yes.
the MF building. What's
Ooh.
up, baby?
Hey, y'all. They already know what's going on. It's Envy Jazzo, a.k.a. Big Jazzo. Never been a little one. Never number 2 to know. Ooh, you already know what's going on. We outside. We outside. Thank you for having me today. I'm so happy to be on the DJ Squirt Show. You know, I just come inside trying to get wet, trying to get squirtified, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got a little water on you, baby.
Yeah, thank you, baby. I was hot over here. I was
I got
hot.
rules for the ladies too, okay? 3 rules for ladies to join here because you got to build relationships. What? You know, I love my men, sis. I'm not LGBT. So, I got 3 rules for you, boo.
Okay, well,
Okay,
let me
and
have
a
that.
scenario. You got to tell me what you would do at the end of the scenario. You
Okay.
got to be honest.
I'm ready. I came here to tell the truth.
Okay, now that you are in the studio, you are now my BFF.
Yes, we are forever.
Forever, okay?
Till locked in, till we boxed in.
Okay. And I love your hair, girl. That is
Thank you. You know, they want to taste the rainbow, so, you know, I gave it to them.
Okay.
I let them have it. I let them have it.
I love it. Okay, rule number 2. Now that we're best friends, right?
Yes.
We have to make sure that we can get along.
Yes.
Right? I'm going to read the scenario to you. At the end of the scenario, tell me what you would do.
Okay.
Here we go.
Give it to me.
All right. We're best friends.
Yes.
You're already a superstar.
Okay.
But in the event that you were working really hard to be the superstar, you're already a superstar. Okay. So look, you get this phone call, boo, right? You get this phone call. On the phone call, they say, hey, we saw you online. You are so dope. We love you. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. We want to make you a superstar. We're going to fly you out to L.A. We're going to do some tracks with you. We're going to make you a superstar. You're like, you ain't tell nobody. You already know how it is. Don't tell nobody. You run out there to L.A. You go to make this money. You get there. You meet the executive at the table. They're dope. Everything sounds great. You smart enough to check out the contract. I got this. Yeah.
I'm going to read that.
And you start calling people home like, hey, I'm about to be a you know, you excited. Cool. They say, okay, cool, you're great. They show you all the paperwork. That's cool. Tonight, we want to meet you tonight. We want to meet you at this lounge. They give you the details. We'll sit down over dinner, and then we'll sign. Cool. You get there. You find out that the contract they gave you is not what they said upstairs.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay? Big dog slide a key across the table and let you know, I got this contract, but here's this key. Meet me at the hotel. What you gonna do, boo?
I'm going to slide on his key right back.
Okay.
We don't do that.
After I run up the tab, though.
Yeah.
Run up the tab on the...
It might take me a little bit longer to get where I'm trying to be at, because I'm not selling my soul, and I'm not taking no shortcuts and none of that. I'm going to put in that hard work. I'm going to put in that grind. If it take more time, that's what I'm going to have to do. But I ain't about to screw my way to the top. I'm going to get there naturally, baby.
Okay, so tell us why. See, there's some young ladies that have no guidance. Their parents ain't talking to them. They don't know, you know? They kind of been taught by them parents the microwave section. You know, microwave, money in, money go. Okay, you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Anywho, tell them why. I mean, I know what you said, but give us some more insight on why you would say no. Like,
Because you got to put your left and your right foot forward, and you got to go put your 10 toes to that pavement and chase it and get it how you get it how you live. Because if somebody give it to you, if you screwing your way to the top, they can instantly take it away from you. At any second, they can take it away from you. But if you put in that hard work and that grind and that dedication and motivate yourself and don't stop and don't let nobody deter you or stop you, you going to get that and can't nobody take it away from you. Point blank, period.
And you ain't got that many bodies on your
Yeah,
resume.
yeah.
Because it didn't work for Kim K. She done did that to the top and then it stopped. And now look, she's not happy.
Okay,
right.
She's not happy.
She's not happy with them millions of bodies on her.
This is why we
not
have
happy.
those superstars that do finally make it. They got everything they wanted. They end up on drugs.
Yeah.
They end up trying to kill themselves.
Depression.
Right because they done did something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, look who's in the MF and B.
We got the OG, DJ Johnny O.
Okay.
Shout out to DJ Johnny O. Yes.
Two of my favorites in the industry.
Yeah.
Yes, that,
Right. That's right.
on one show.
That's right.
Yeah.
DJ Johnny O, the reason why I have my radio show.
Okay. Well, y'all already know he the reason. Anyway, he the man. That is the man
Yes.
in the building, and it's always a pleasure to have the OG DJ Johnny O. That's. I mean, when I say OG, I mean OG.
Been doing his thing for a long time.
You got to throw it. It's got to be triple OG.
Yeah, triple OG.
That's the man. And Nerd
Quadruple. Don't play with him.
Right.
Don't play with him.
Yeah.
It is.
Nerd DJs is one of the largest DJ coalitions worldwide.
Yes.
Really doing it. Not faking it, doing it, and more.
Breaking your tracks, not your stacks.
And,
There it
we're
is.
not in competition with nobody. We all trying to work together. We getting so sick of the camaraderie for no reason. Like, work together. You get higher, better together. Boom. All right, thank you for joining us, Johnny.
Yeah.
How was your day?
Long and hot. I've been at the zoo since 9 a.m.
Oh,
DJing, and when I got there, it was a freaking marathon. It was like 3,000 people there.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
Rough day.
Oh,
yes.
Thank you for
Well,
joining
at least you
us.
ain't have to run.
You
feeling
I don't run nowhere.
What he's taught me is take your time and do it yourself.
Right.
He ain't running. He running them streams up, running that money up.
Boom, boom.
All right, back to my boo. We are now BFFs because you got the right answer. You know how to do this because I can't be with you. You out here selling cuckoo.
Giving it away.
No, right. All right, that's fire.
No.
All right, baby. DJ Squirt is about bringing people together, showing them who you are, what you're made of, sharing your challenges, struggles, and your success to be an inspiration to someone else. Boo, where are you from?
Okay, well, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, the east side of Cleveland, St. Clair to be exact. Yeah, shout out to Bone Thugs. They one of my biggest inspirations. Even though somebody went and stole their sign, wasn't even up for 24 hours. They done took the sign.
It's in somebody raggedy grandma basement.
It's worth $1 million on eBay already. No, they ain't put it up there yet, but yeah, they took
Somebody
it.
gonna do it.
It's crazy.
They had the imposter ones that they handed out to everybody else.
That wasn't good enough.
I want the real one.
They wanted the metal one.
I kind of want the metal one too.
They went up there and took that. But I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I am an entertainer. I'm an artist. I sing, I rap, I'm an actress, I'm a content creator. I make my own skits. I'm currently writing my own short films that are going to be coming out soon. I'm a radio personality. I got my own show, the Indie Jazzo Show, on every Thursday at 5 p.m. Yes, Nerd DJs Radio, WNRV, Power 10, all that. So, yeah. I'm in my big bag. I'm in all these bags. I'm getting it going.
Look at this one every time you get a chance. Okay.
Hey,
we need this footage on
We
here.
need the eyes on that.
Okay, I got y'all. Okay, so.
Okay, so look, boo. Ooh, y'all know I'm the cutest nerd that you'll ever meet.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
I'm the cutest nerd, though. Okay, actually. Ain't one cuter, smarter, and no nerder than me. Okay, so look, cause I figured it out. I take the doorknob off, put the close the door. Okay, you feel me? I'm one of them people. So look. I can't help myself.
Crazy.
So look, boo. Again, about sharing your challenge, struggles, and success. How many siblings did you grow up with in the household?
Okay, so in my household, I had one brother, but then my mom's friend had, fell off her rocker, and so my mom adopted all her children, and she had 4, and then she ended up having another one. So it was a whole bunch of us in the house at one time. Then,
6 or 7.
yeah, yes. So when I got grown, my mama decided that she wanted to have 3 more babies. So yeah, she had 3 more babies. So she's actually raising like her grandkids because they like my kids because I'm old enough to be their mama. Oh my God. They at my house right now. I've been there for 3 weeks. Been there for 3 weeks, Mom.
Summertime break. Mama need a break.
When you getting your kids?
Oh my God, baby! I see why you got this energy. I see it.
Girl, yes.
Okay, so look. I can't go to ask that question. What number child are you out of all these damn?
I am the oldest one that she gave birth to, but my other siblings that she adopted, I am in the middle.
Okay, fire. So you hitting 2 birds with 1 stone with my theory.
Yes.
Again, with my theory, I've done my study on people. I'm an empath and I'm a nerd, and I like studying people. And I've learned, and this theory that I came up with is that the most successful people that are really out here knocking it down in anything that they're doing, they're the oldest, the middle, or the only, never the baby. You the middle and the oldest. You got this.
Yeah.
You got this. You in there. See, my theory is strong. You're doing really good.
Your theory is accurate because I'm not letting nobody stop me. You know how many times I heard people told me I was corny, I couldn't rap, that my voice was annoying, my voice was irritating, that I was ugly.
The only type of person that'll tell you what you're not is someone
They lie,
that's
for
not
sure.
Big lie.
Somebody lied.
There's someone that's not doing it, can't do it, and don't want you to do it.
Yeah.
So whenever I get insulted, make me even more stronger. I'm gonna talk about the next 7 foot that I ain't never seen. I'm gonna go ham.
Oh,
Got you.
whatever they say, I capitalize off of everything.
You got to.
I make a song about it, everything. They said I look like a pig. I made a whole song called Pork Chop. And I named everything that was pork related in that song. Yeah.
People so stupid. sad. They sad themselves and want to bring you down. Like that's fire. I love that you
Plus,
take that energy. Yes.
I only pick winners.
Yeah.
You better.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And I've been winning because I'm the reigning, undisputed, undefeated battleground, 3-time, 3-peat champion right now. And I defend my belt again this Sunday. Not today, but next Sunday coming up on November 20th. Make sure y'all in the building because it's going to be a show. Every time I perform, my shows are bigger and bigger and bigger because it's all about entertaining. It's all about branding yourself, being different.
Exactly. You better say that.
And
I'm gonna say this. At the show I was judging, she came in and she just took over the house.
Yep.
In one outfit. Then she came back when it was time for her to perform in a whole nother outfit, and she rode in on a motherfucking horse.
That's right. That's right.
Inside the club.
Y'all got horses in Cleveland?
Wait, what? They got?
They
ride horses in the hood.
And then she slayed the rapper that was up against her.
He already lost way before that. He or she lost.
Before she got off the
Yeah.
horse.
You do something like that, it's over with.
So where's it gonna be at next
Because
Sunday?
you have to be creative. They're not creative anymore. I hate going
No,
to
they're
shows
not.
This
and
one
they're
right
walking
here,
across the stage in a t-shirt and a
creativity
hat
is
like
over
you
the
supposed
top.
to be excited. No, I know. You already know I know. I love her. She reminded me of me when I was younger because I
Yes.
used to go crazy. I had if I couldn't do it, I brought people with me that could.
Hello.
I did it.
Right.
We getting it done.
You remember Johnny. So anyway, he has been the person who had me on stages that nobody ever got a chance to
MC
be on.
Squirt. We talking about MC Squirt?
Right,
I remember being on stage with Chubb Rock. Like
KRS-One.
KRS-One.
Some greats.
I even had KRS-One in my house.
Oh,
yes.
girl.
Yes. So
Yeah.
I totally understand.
Did you marry him?
No, baby, I was waiting.
Okay. I'm just checking real quick. See, check your temperature. I'm sorry.
She good. She ain't sick. She all right.
She's Gemini. It's always easy.
I'm a Gemini too.
Me too.
Oh, that's
your
why.
birthday.
There it is. May 29th.
Oh, that's what it is.
Your birthday, May 23rd. Oh my goodness, that's my daughter's birthday.
Is it?
Yes, that was my daughter's birthday.
That is
Yes.
so fire.
Yeah.
If you
Real
just go.
gifted.
All right, boo. So now we understand why you're so god darn super because of never child that you are. All right, and sharing your challenges, struggles, and success. Let us know how was school for you. If you had any challenges, let us know what it was and how you got over it.
Okay, I'm gonna start from the beginning. So, in school, growing up on St. Clair, my mom didn't want me to go to the traditional schools and stuff like that. So I went to a private and Catholic school.
That's worse sometimes, but go ahead.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes it's good, but it kind of helped me out because I came from the ghetto and I can move around all types of rooms, around all types of people. I know how to turn it on, turn it off, and I know how to be. When I step in that room, I'm gonna be what I'm supposed to be. I'm gonna still be myself.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna put out there what you're trying to get. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it out there. So I was always acting in school. Yeah, chameleon. You just don't see my.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't have a choice sometimes, but I get it.
So I used to perform in school. I was an actor. I was in the band. So I can hear music and I can play it on an instrument. I played the alto saxophone.
Ooh, that's fire.
Yes, and then I started to write the music being in the band, and we started playing like hip hop songs. At first we was playing, like the regular stuff. But yeah, we started playing the hip hop songs, that Snoop Dogg, that yeah, we was out there getting it going at the pep rallies. Okay. So I got out of high school and I wanted to take my music and everything further. So I just dove in head first and just started going crazy. I started off losing every single competition. I started off going outside the city, performing in different cities, gaining, branding and networking myself and with people, but I was still losing, so I took all that in. I watched my performances and I critiqued myself.
Girl, you better say that again.
I critique myself and I see what I liked about the performance and what I didn't like. That's even to this day. Like I'm not perfect, but I'm still trying to perfect my craft. But I just look back at everything that I'm doing and I'll be like, okay, next time I won't do this. Next time I will do this. Okay, I see. Next time I won't have this person here because why are you here if you're just standing around? If you're supposed to be in here, part of my show, supporting me. So it's all about learning. Like you never get too old to learn anything. You're gonna be learning until the day you die.
That's fire. So any challenges in school that you experienced that you had to get over, or
just the haters? You know, the girls was mad because I've always had this bubbly personality, and they can't understand that. So they classify me as being weird and stuff like that. But if weird is having all these accomplishments and all these trophies and stuff like that, I'll take that because they have none of that. They don't have none of
Where are
it.
they now?
None. And so the challenges that I've been having now in my adult years, so 2 years ago, I had a daughter on May 23rd, but I ended up having my daughter a little bit too early, so she ended up passing away 10 days later. So that, her lungs had collapsed, so she wasn't getting enough air. So with that, I like dove into the deepest hole, you know, like, and I just got to the top of that hole. Like, I'm not all the way out because I have my moments still, but I used all that pain and all that suffering and all that anguish and everything that I had, and I flipped it around, and I came back out doing the music, and I came back out going hard. Like, I took a break for like a year, and so I came back in doing a lot of features and stuff with people just to get my name back out here again and letting people know I'm back. I'm not gone. You know, I might have made some songs with some people I may not. I probably shouldn't have, but you know, it is what it is. Like. It is what it is. You learn, you live, and you keep it going. So at this point right now, I just been dominating. Like 9 times out of 10, if I go to a showcase, a competition, I'm winning.
You're going to make sure you win.
I'm winning.
Exactly.
I don't come to lose.
I know that's right.
I don't come to lose.
Freaking love you.
I come with props. I come with supporters. I come with dancers. Choreography dancers, and also I have an exotic dancer that comes along too for the ones that like them booty cheeks in their face. You know what I'm saying? I got that for you too. Come on the 20th, and you're gonna see all that.
Make sure I know.
Were we supposed to be at what time?
You can be there at True Seafood 7.
In Maple.
No. It's on East 185th.
Okay, over
Yeah,
there.
True Seafood 7 on East 185th. We're going to be in there. So the show starts at 8 o'clock. I'm going to perform around maybe 9:30, 10, because I'm basically like the headliner, because everybody's going to compete against each other, and whoever wins goes against me. And it's not going to be a walk in the park. So you better come with your A game. You better go back and look at my old performances and see what you're up against, because I'm not about to play.
To the entertainment guy.
No. And this is the 4th time for me. You think I'm about to lay it down? No. That's my belt. They shouldn't have gave it to me. I'm not giving it back.
That's flat out. That's for
So
sure.
I love that confidence.
Yes.
Jazzo, give us some bars. Let them know you got some real.
It's Big Jazz, not the mini. Big Racks got plenty. Your man watch me like a Richard Millie trying to bust me down in the Hemi. I'm better than your ex-chick, your next chick, your best chick, running a bet chick. Get a checkup because you looking sick, chick. I split a hole like some chopsticks. It's Big Jazz from the Claire. Ain't no one-on-ones, we don't play fair. You a good duck, you better duck, because we play with them sticks like the Mighty Ducks. I play with a stick, got the Mighty's touch. You don't get no cheese, little Mighty Mouse. The baddest in the land might be us. You might be tough, but we the mightiest. Swimming in bucks, screws me duck, these Donald Duck hoes. Mad as fuck, got my Daisy Dukes on, a little goofy nigga wanna trying to eat me up. I'ma size him up if his pockets right, tricking all night till his pockets light, then I'ma take flight on this bitch. Like you thought, little nigga. That's just a little bit.
Yeah.
You wanna see some more?
Yeah.
Yeah. On the 20th. Come on the 20th. Oh yeah. And I sing too. So this is one of my favorite songs. I'm gonna just give you a snippet, a few seconds.
Sing for me, baby.
I keep on falling in and out of love with you. Alicia Swiss Beats, what's
That girl got that talent now.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Sexual chocolate.
And it's that sweet caramel, baby. Get with me, you're gonna get sticky.
Sis, I've been a fan for
Be
years.
stuck.
I'm like, we got her on the show. I'm like, she's
I gotta read that first.
Love it.
Jazzo, you are
Yes.
so fire.
Thank
All
you.
I'm glad you explained everything. I ain't gotta really ask no more questions. How you got there? What we need to do is who produced this song? How did it come about? Give me the idea, concept, so we can play your song. Let everybody know what's up.
Okay, so my song is called Big Stepper because I am the biggest stepper. I come through, and all the doors that they tried to lock on me, I'm busting through there and I'm kicking them down. So this song is just for all the broke people, all the haters in the back that's talking about me, mad at me about my accomplishments, because I get up and utilize all my 24 hours like we don't have the same 24. Just because you want to stay home and be broke and be on your mama's couch, don't be mad at me because I get out here and get it. You feel me? So So I've been acting. I'm in a few movies that are gonna be man, I can't wait till this stuff come out. So I'm in a few movies. I'm in a few web series. We ain't got that much time, so I ain't gonna get to all of that.
No, take
but
your time. We good.
oh, okay. What's you? So
She got her list.
Okay, so I'm in a movie called The Cap that's produced by Johnny Lump and Big Hef. Yeah. So I was actually supposed to just be an extra in this film, but I was so extra in the film. I made my own lines, and they put all my lines in there. So it's really, really good. So I'm also on The Table That Turned by Johnny Lump, which is coming out soon. It should be coming out in the next few weeks because he said it was coming out for the summertime, and it's summertime. So we gonna see what's happening. Yeah, I almost fought Johnny. What's up? I know you in Vegas, baby. Well, let's get it. What happens in Vegas, stay in Vegas. But we did this in Cleveland, so put it out there. Put it out there. So I'm also
2023 or just the summer?
He said the summertime of 2023.
Oh, okay.
That's what he said, and he was adamant. He was adamant with it. I'm also on a series called Love Is Evil. Shout out to my boy Mills. He's from New York, and he came here. He's living here in Cleveland now, so it's a series. And we've been taking a lot of photo shoots and stuff like that, and getting into our character roles. We haven't started filming yet, but it's coming soon. I got a major role. I'm in the Madam of the Land, which actually after I leave here, I'm going there to shoot the rest of my scenes.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, my days be down packed. I got off work, came straight to work from here to you, and now I'm about to go to work again and get in front of that camera.
That's right. It's all good.
I'm in a movie called Back to 2005 with the time traveler from 2005.
Yes. That's gonna be funny.
And Haber Flex. I play his baby mama. I play his crazy baby mama. He thought he was gonna leave me in the past. Oh, baby. I came to you in the future.
Came back,
you
got
ain't
that
about to,
ass.
hey, and I need 18 years of child support, baby. I still need my check.
Fast forward on your ass.
Run it.
Yep.
Run it. Run it.
Yep.
And also, I was in McGraw F, and that's out there in Detroit with Murder Pain. Yes. I'm in season 2, episode 4, club scene. I was an extra in that, but you know what I'm saying? I did my thing. And anything to make my resume longer so they can see that I'm not playing. And I landed a few more roles. I don't know the names of my characters and stuff yet, but they're coming soon because I'm always at a casting call. If you have anything that you want me to be in, I'll come to the audition, even though They need a September 22nd. And I did your video for you because last night I was so cute. So I got your video for you. So I posted on Monday because when people on the weekends, they don't want to look at their phones, but when they at work, that's when they get to scrolling and all the other stuff. So September 22nd. You know, we celebrating the 50 years of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? You know, like DJ Squirt said, we got the largest coalition of DJs with Nerve DJs. Most successful DJs, and we are celebrating Nerve DJs 20 years. It's going down at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And guess who's gonna be on the stage, baby? Guess who's gonna be on the stage? The big one! Shake that shit, I'm about to go crazy. I'm not about to play with them. I'm about to go crazy. Yes.
You better know it. Like I remember when I met you. What year was that, John? Like 2018.
It was at one of the it was the 17th. We was at the
oh my God.
I don't know if you was there.
No, she wasn't there. I met her at the first Nerve DJ's anniversary that I came to.
16.
She clowned so hard for them cameras. Oh my God. I love it.
Girl, and you the reason why I got the answers for real, because you told me, because I was doing all that twerking, going crazy and stuff, all out of breath, but still rapping, still, putting on the show. You told me, get some dancers.
Let them do it.
Yes. And I took my vocals out because Johnny O, he don't like that. He don't like that. If you performing in front of Johnny O, baby, take them vocals out because he don't like that. And I will not have no vocals in on Sunday. That's another thing.
I used to have dancers, DJ, bodyguards, a whole show, everything. And I was scared of the stage. Why not, Johnny? I be so they put sunglasses on me like that. And they was all over the place.
She came about 14, 15 years old.
I'm about 14, 15.
I remember they drove all the way from Twinsburg to my house on St. Clair.
Ooh.
We want to be on that album you putting out.
We had babies running around the house and everything.
You got to apply that pressure. Sure. That's how they know you serious.
I've been applying pressure ever since.
Yeah.
I found out about it in fucking Twinsburg.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody kept telling me to come to you. They was like, "Oh my God, you so dope. Do you know Johnny O?" We were like, "Who?" I had a white girl and a Puerto Rican girl with me.
I put that on here, Johnny O, too, for the Nerve DJs. I wasn't gonna leave you out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You started this Nerve DJ shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I can't wait to do this promo. Oh, I love
That shit gonna be so hard.
Yeah, I can't wait. I got you whatever you need.
Oh, baby, look.
Whatever.
Now,
don't faint.
All I gotta do is put it in my calendar. Cause that's what I go by, my calendar.
Right. This Jazzo Big Stepper, I love it. Who produced it?
Produced by my brother, this beat by y'all. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my bro. Yeah, it came with this beat, and I'm like, ooh, I'm about to step on that. And it's for all the haters that's got something to say about what I'm doing. I just addressed it in the song. I'm not gonna beef with you out in these streets because I'm too pretty to compete. I'm getting the cheese. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for all that. My nails are too long. I'm not about to be out here scrapping with you broads. We not about to do that. But I will talk my ish in these songs and let you know that it's not a game. So this is Envy Jazzo's The Big Stepper, and you hearing it first on DJ Squirt Radio Show. Let's get squirtified, baby, leaving shit wet. Cool, they know what's going on.
That was Envy Jazzo with her dope ass track.
Yes,
Big Stepper.
the biggest one.
The clean version feel fire.